Join me in your chair, and we will begin. Welcome. We begin by settling in. Here it is, first week of fall. I got to put these short sleeve shirts away, get out the long sleeve stuffing, get ready. Got the boots ready. I didn't even use them last year. So settle, feet, settle, legs, hips, settle, back and shoulders, hands resting, eyes closing. Here is our check-in time. Our check-in with yourself, coming home to your body, taking care of yourself. So you're the only one who can do it. You're the only one that knows what might feel tweaked today, what might feel tight. Whatever you discover, it's your job to take care. So if we feel a muscle like stretching, that's a good thing. If we feel a sharp ping, that's an immediate message to pull back. That's possibly a compressed nerve. So a sharp sting, pull back immediately. A long feeling like, oh, this is work, that's pretty good. So again, check in. Check in now with pace of breath. So today we are working with abdominal core. And that means we will be working with two aspects of the core. One is contracting, strengthening. The other is stretching. This is for posture and alignment of the spine. Both are essential. So when we're relaxing and just feeling our normal breath, the belly expands on inhale, softens on exhale. Feel it. Expand, inhale, soften, exhale. One more. Expand, inhale, exhale, soften, pause here. Now we're going to contract the belly on the next few exhales. That is, pull the belly in. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand. One more. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand. Relax the breath. So we have one more way we're going to work with this exhale breath. So that was exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, release. The next few will be exhale, pull the belly in, pause on empty, feel it, and then inhale, release. So normal breath, coming back, next exhale. Exhale, pull the belly in, pause on empty, feel it, 1, 2, and inhale, expand. Exhale, pull the belly in, pause on empty, feel it, 1, 2, inhale, expand. And release the breath. Come back to your normal breath. So we will be experimenting with using some of these breath techniques some of the time in our class today. And so what is our goal with working with core? Definitely alignment, posture, supporting the spine, and lengthening, supporting the spine, contracting, supporting the spine. Both are essential. So now, again, eyes closed, attention in, attention to hands, attention to fingers, attention to the feeling of stillness, hands and fingers. What does stillness feel like? What does stillness feel like? So we'll leave the breath free as we lift the hands and stretch those fingers wide. Feel that stretch wherever you feel it most, and then release and pull the fingers down and feel the knuckles. Which ones do you feel? And release, movement, thumbs up. Movement, fingers down, knuckles moving. Then we pause and bring the thumb in and wrap the fingers over. It's a power squeeze. Feel it, stretch, web. Pull down, claw. Movement, quack, 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 quack. Beat, paw, thumb, fingers, wrap, squeeze. Power squeeze, release, stretch, web. Pull down, claw. You know how this one goes. Quack, 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 quack. Beat, paw, thumb, fingers, wrap, squeeze, power squeeze, web, claw, beak, paw. We're moving the fingers, the hands, and every way they're designed to move, every knuckle, Every ligament, every tendon, every bone, every muscle moving. Web, claw, beak, paw. They're designed to move. They need to move. We're finishing on this last one. This last one, when you finish, just bring the hands to rest. Keep the eyes closed. Check in with sensation in the fingers. What do you feel? With the pace of the breath, what do you notice? As the body settles, as the body comes back to rest. As the body settles and comes back to rest. So we move our warm-up to the shoulders. We still will leave the breath free in this one. So it's exhale, back and down, inhale up. Exhale, back and down, inhale up. Move at your own comfortable pace. Think of this as making circles with the shoulders. They can be giant circles. They can be baby circles. They can be in the middle. And it's an up, back, and down. And the breath is a natural in this one. When you shrug up, it's an inhale. When you release back and down, it's an exhale breath. On the automatic. You don't even have to think about it. So sometimes we play with just one side and the other. Sometimes we stay on one side, but today we're going to alternate sides, up, back, and down. Alternate sides, up, back, and down, and notice any difference. So on my left side, I hear a little click on the back and down. Okay, a little click on the back and down. Notice what's true for you. Up, back, and down, up, back, and down. So the click has gone away. They call that air pockets, called crepitus, air pockets, little clicks. One at a time, pace of your choice. And then when you're down, pause. We'll shrug up and stay, 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 and feel the muscles complain. And bring down, down, down. Press the hands down, stay, stay, stay. Release, both. Finishing with the both. Up, back, and down. Back and down. Final time, up, back, and down. Close eyes, check in. Check in with whatever you notice of sensation, of breath, reaction. See what's true for you. As the breath comes back to resting, we move the work up the line for our 3-part series called Yes, No, and Maybe So. This is all about the neck, and again, we will leave the breath free as we tuck the chin and lift the chin. And we're saying yes. Saying yes. Saying yes. Saying yes. 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 Pace of your choice. See which one you like better when the chin is lifted. Do you like that better? Or when it's tucked, do you like that better? I like the tuck. That's what feels best for my neck. But see, different for each. Finishing with the yes. We finish with the tuck. And then come back to neutral for the no, which is a twist for the neck. It's exhale side, inhale, return. Exhale other side, inhale back. Saying no. Saying no. Repeating no. No. Powerful word. Saying no. What do you want to say no to on this day? Saying no to cookies. Saying no. Saying no. Saying no. And saying no when you come back. There is also the maybe so. We'll try that with the cookies. And the maybe so is ear to the shoulder, chin tips up, long, strong stretch, and come back. Other side, ear to the shoulder, chin tips up, long, strong stretch, feel it, and back. Maybe so, maybe so, maybe so, maybe so. Cookies, maybe so, maybe so, maybe so, and maybe so. Come back, take a breath. Let's go to one side and stay. Ear to the shoulder, chin tips up, hand pressing down to lengthen that stretch and stay. Final breath, come back. Other side, stay. Ear to the shoulder, chin tips up, hand pressing down, long, strong stretch, stay. Final breath, come back up. Eyes closed, check in with sensation, check in with breath pace, check in with yourself. Check in with yourself. Now we'll release and bring the elbows up, goalpost arms. We will add some breath work to this one. So we begin with close on the exhale, inhale, open. As we close on the exhale, the back stretches. As we inhale, open, the front of the chest stretches. Exhale, close, inhale, open, pause. Now when we close, we're going to contract the core. We'll do a few. Pull the belly in, close, expand, open. Pull the belly in, close, expand, open. One more time, pull the belly in, close, expand, open. Take a breath. Now we'll add the final one, which is pull the belly in, close, pause on empty, 1, 2, and inhale, open. Leave the breath free on this one where we inhale up, exhale back. Inhale up, exhale back. Just go at your own pace. Expanding on the inhale, returning on the exhale, a couple more. Working all the elements of the back. When you return, pause here. Now we'll add the breath to this one. As we pull the elbows down and inhale, return. Exhale, pull down, inhale, return. Now on this one, we'll pull down, contract the belly. Pull the elbows down, pull the belly in. Inhale, return. Pull the elbows down, pull the belly in. Inhale, return. Now, on the final one, we'll pull the belly in and pause on empty. Pull the elbows down, pull the belly in, pause on empty. Feel it, 1, 2, and come back up. So now we'll do the whole thing with the breath free. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale, return, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, return. Pause here. Fingers to the shoulders. Elbows bring in. Feel the whole back stretch and the whole front contract and open. Now circle elbows. Baby circles, large circles, changing direction. Play with it. It's all about just lubricating the joint, adding movement to the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, keeping everything working. Shoulders are really tricky joints. So we're moving in both directions. We're circling, and we're just playing with it. We're finishing. Now we'll pause, and once more, we're going to release the hands. This time, bring the hands together and open the elbows wide as you bring the hands down. We're going to press and release. We're going to press and release. Notice that when you press, it's an automatic pull the belly in. Let's pay attention to that. Pull the belly in, press, expand the belly, release. Pull the belly in, press, expand the belly, release. Our final time will be the same with the pause on empty. Pull the belly in, squeeze, pause on empty, 1, 2, and release. Breath stays free, and we rotate, and we'll rotate. We're just working with range of motion in the wrists. And we'll come to a rest. Press once more and release. Hands to rest. Eyes closed. Check in. Check in with whatever you notice as we move our work. Really contracting core, and then we will stretch the core later. So right now it's about contract the core, put one leg over the other. Bring up the arms. And now, as you come back, it's a contraction. It's called eccentric contraction. When you come up, it's concentric contraction. Exhale back. Inhale, return. Exhale back. Inhale, return. Exhale back. Inhale, return. A couple more. We come to the isometric, that's the stay. Exhale back and open, close, breath free. Come back up, back up, back up. Release the hands, change out the length. Take a breath. Now we'll work the sides of the core. Transverse muscles, bring it up and to the side. Exhale, back, inhale, return. Moving with the breath. This is eccentric contraction, back, concentric contraction, up. Both are strengtheners. Next time back, let's stay and walk the hands, walk the hands, walk the hands, walk the hands. Final time, walk the hands, come back up, swing the arms around. Other side the same, exhale, back, inhale, return. Stay on this one, walk the hands, 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 and come back up, swing back and release, and resting place, hand, breath free, hang out. Hang out here. Just feel the breath catching up and returning, because that was good work. That was hard work. And the body knows that. And the breath comes back. In its own perfect timing, when it's ready, it will be back to rest. So we are in a resting place. A forward bend. Couple more breaths here. Just take it easy. And when we think about how we stretch the sides of the back, contracting and stretching are both important. So the first movement was all about contract. This is about stretch. Hand, shoulders rotate, aim the nose toward the hands. Feel the side of the back just stretching. This is where we worked before contracting. Now we're stretching to maintain, to regain, for resilience. Just notice what you feel and where you feel it. And as you see, we're leaving the breath free. Coming to the final breath here. Okay, we're changing sides. Press the hands and come back up to center. Then change it out. Hand, shoulders rotate, nose aiming. Play it out however it works for you. Just feeling the deep, intense stretch down the side of the back. These are the muscles that before were in contract. Coming to the final breath here, press, come back up, one hand to each leg. This is the rotation that works the hip sockets. So rotate forward and side and back. Your own pacing. Feel it in the hip sockets. That's why we're doing this. Also feel inner leg stretch maybe. Low back stretch maybe. Yes, possible. Rotating to lubricate. Rotating to lubricate. Rotating to lubricate. Next time forward, pause. Pause in the forward plane. Take a breath and then circle the other way. We're finishing with this circling. Next time in the forward plane, come to a rest and just pause and feel it again. Feel the breath. Feel whatever you notice. And come back up. and bring the legs back and sit back. So legs strength, leg strength. So this is our series that lifts and extends to build strength and endurance in the quads. And so you know how this one will go. It's inhale, lift, exhale, extend, lift again, let it down. Inhale, lift, exhale, extend, lift again, and down. So that's how the series goes. Take it at your own pace, kicking low, middle, or high, however it works for you. The pacing that works for you. Linking movement and breath. Breath is staying free. We're getting ready for our stay, so when you finish the set you're on, come to a rest. Choose whichever leg you'd like to start with for the stay. Lift and stay, point and flex, circle around. Making these muscles tired is our job. Lifting the whole weight of the leg, they are sick of it, and down. Let it go. Have a breath, and other side, stay, point and flex, circle around. Notice when these muscles start complaining, they want out of here. It's coming up. Final breath and down. Let it rest. Now the stretch. One foot over the other. Hands sliding down, sliding down, sliding down. From here, we're going to bring up the leg and come as close as we can to the knee and lean in, hip stretch. Final breath here, release it down, other foot on top, hands slide over, stretch it down. Now let's draw the leg up as high as it will comfortably come and lean in. Hip stretch, low back stretch. Final breath and bring it down. So we're coming to stand, strong foot back, nose over toes, and stand and bring the chair out of your way. Coming to our back bend, fold halfway. So we're looking at, in the back bend, is stretching through the core. We want to feel this stretch. And when we lean forward with the knees soft, we're stretching the back and contracting the core. So we will add the breath after we get started. Inhale, lean back, stretch the core, fold halfway, stretch the back. Your own breath pace, your own movement pace. Take your time with it. Linking movement and breath. This is an inhale, leaning back, stretching core. Fold halfway, stretching back. Pause at the forward bend piece. Come back up. So then we'll do a few more, and on these we're going to contract the core on the fold forward. So it'll be the same. It'll be a stretch through the core as you lean back. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, fold halfway, come back up. Lean back, stretch the core. Pull the belly in, fold halfway, lifting up, leaning back, stretching core. Pull the belly in, fold halfway, come back up, release, take a breath. Our final in this series will be the same, so stretch through the core, but when we fold halfway, we're going to contract the core and pause on empty. That one. So lean back and stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath, pause on empty. 1, 2, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause on empty. 1, 2, return, stand. Breath free, but feel the breath. So whenever we're working with modifying the breath, like we were squeezing out on empty on exhale and pausing, the breath is coming back to rest. That's normal, that's natural. As we stand in our mountain, toes soft, knees unlocked, tailbone tuck for some, extension through the crown, shoulders up, back, and down, solid, steady, strong, and still. So check in with the body, see what you notice in the feet, the legs, the hips, what you notice in the shoulders and back, what you notice with the breath. Final breath here. We're coming to our spinal twist, and I thought today we bring the hands behind, and so like gripping the wrist somewhere like that. Knees are soft, shoulders, shoulders. Knees are soft. The breath moves naturally. Breath stays free. We're doing a long one in this today, and then come back to stillness. Release the arms, return to mountain. Return to your checklist of toes, knees, tailbone tuck for some, extension, shoulders, up, back, and down. Feel your energy, feel your breath. Solid and steady, strong and still. Final breath here. So we will release for our forward bend leg stretch. That is, we're using the seat of the chair and starting with the knees soft and just bringing the hands and arms down to a point where you can get leg stretch and hang out here with the leg stretch. Hang out with the leg stretch. That's why we're here. Just tightening one and then the other, feeling the intensity of the stretch. Now we're preparing for our strengthener of the legs and hips. So hands to the chair, hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Hands touch the chair or lift away. If they touch the chair, just let it be light. Breath stays free. Breath will get heavier because this is hard work. And release, leg stretch, leg stretch. Leg stretch. Check it out again. Hands to the chair, hips back and down, back and down, back and down. Hands touch or lift away. Breath free. And finish with a stretch. Breath free, but notice the breath is heavier for sure because that was hard work. Good job, hard work. Stretching, stretching, enjoying the stretch. Notice the breath returning. 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 So now we're going to release and come up to stand and come to our side stretch, legs wide. Side stretch, legs wide, knees unlocked. So unlock those knees, bring up the arms. tip to the side, bend the elbow, sweep the arm over, feel rib stretch, rib stretch, rib stretch, bring it back. Come back up. Other side, soft knees, tip down. Elbow bends, up and over, look into the elbow and bring it back. Inhale, lift, exhale, release, take a breath. Keep the knees soft as we come through the stay. Inhale, lift, hand behind the head, hand sliding down the leg, elbow up and elbow back, knees soft, stay, breath free. Final breath, come back up. Other side, tip, hand behind the head, elbow up and back, knees soft, breath free. Rib stretch. Final breath and come back up and release and release. So let's try our balance challenge. 1 foot in front, 1 foot behind. Eyes fixed on something not moving. And it's a stay. Teaching the body to stabilize itself. Noticing the wobbles. Those are your corrections. That's what the body is doing to stabilize itself. And then we'll change for the other side. And bring other foot forward, foot behind. Eyes locked onto something. Breath free. Okay, we'll release and release. Now, let's come and work with the back of the chair. And with our 1 foot forward, other foot back, front knee alignment. Want to see the toes over the bent knee, alignment, knee, ankle, toe. So, what we're going to do is stretch the core and then contract the core. We will be modifying the breath in this one, but we start with our normal breath. So it's bend the knee, sweep the arm up, feel the core stretch, and fold, touch. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, feel the core stretch. Fold, touch. Come back up. Now the next two will be contracting core on this fold. So we start with a stretch, bend the knee, sweep the arm up, feel stretch. Pull the belly in, fold, touch. And again, bend the knee, sweep the arm up, feel the core stretch. Pull the belly in, contract the core. Come back up and release. Our last one will be pause on empty after we contract the core. We start with a stretch. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, feel the stretch. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause on empty. 1, 2, come back up, finish with stretch. And release, and release, and change. Change sides. Foot forward, foot back. Widen the base. Alignment, knee, ankle, toe. Toes visible over that bent knee. Same thing, second side. We'll feel the core stretch, and then we'll work with contract. First of all, breath free. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, feel core stretch. Fold and touch. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, feel core stretch. Fold and touch. Come back up and release. Next two will contract the core on the exhale. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, stretch the core. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, stretch the core. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Come back up, release. Our final will be the one where we contract the core, pause on empty. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, stretch the core. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath, pause. 1, 2. We'll finish with a stretch, come back up, stay, and release. And release, and return to mountain. Return to toes unlocked, knees unlocked, tailbone tuck, extension through the crown, feeling it. Feeling the body's reaction to that work. allowing the breath to come back to rest. Pause, check in with yourself. Final breath here. So let's begin with a stretch. So just step back, and stretch the legs, stretch the back, stretch the hips, the arms, the shoulders. Feel where you feel it. Different for each. Breath free. Final breath. Come back up. So we're lifting the legs and alternating sides. So it's inhale, lift, exhale, down. Other side, inhale, lift, exhale, down. Stay with the breath. The breath is free. So we're contracting the muscles, the legs, the hips, the low back, contracting for strengthening. Pause here, breath free, notice the breath. Now we're going to come for stay. And so lift one leg, stay, point and flex. Feel the muscles that are contracted in the leg, the low back, in the hip. These are your strengtheners, and come down. Come down, other side for the stay. Lift and stay, point and flex. Breath free. Final breath, and down. Take a breath. We finish with another 3 lift sets. Inhale, lift, exhale, down. Lift, exhale, down. When you're down, step back again. Breath stays free. Relax. Notice the pace of the breath reacting to the work. I've got my knees a little soft, but you can stretch however you want. And then we're coming to stand for our balance challenge again. So standing on one foot, other foot in front, behind, or inside. Eyes fixed. Stability, teaching the body to stabilize itself, noticing all the little wobbles and all the little corrections in the feet, the legs, wherever you feel it. Those are corrections. Then we'll change sides when you're ready. So, foot behind or in front, either way. Eyes fixed. Final breath here, and we will release and release and sit down. And sit down. Come into your chair. Resting place here. Notice the breath. So when we work our series, our back strengthening series, I'd like to at least notice that in the front there is stretch going on. So we're always trying to create the ideal balance between contract and stretch, between the alignment of the front of the body and the back, for the posture and the stability of the spine. So just for this first time, let's notice when we press the hands up, when we peel the ribs up, there is a stretch through the core. And we're down. So now we'll just work with our regular, the breath stays free, press up, peel up, and exhale down. Now at your own pace, working with the breath. Contracting the back muscles for strength. Stretching the front for alignment. When you come up next to the stay, pulse the hands, pulse the hands. Be aware of the stretch through the front, especially up the front of the spine and into the front of the shoulders. There's all stretch, 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 and this is important for alignment. And now we're down, down, and stay. Feel the breath. Always reacting appropriately to the work level, for sure. Here we go again. Press up, peel up, and down. Press up, peel up, and down. Press up, peel up, stay. Bring one arm forward, stretch fingertip to fingertip. Final breath, and down, down, and breath free. Here we go again. Press up, peel up, and down. Press up, peel up, and down. Press up, peel up, stay. Bring the other arm forward, stay, stretch. Lengthen. Feel it. And down. Hands to the thighs. Breath free. Breath free and breath catching up, because that was good work. That was hard work, and the body knows it. Stay with the breath. Stay with the pace of the breath. Stay as your body comes back to its resting place. Okay, now we'll come up to sit, and we're coming into our spinal twist, which is seated comfortably, hand across, other hand behind, now lengthen, and with the exhale breaths, gradually and gently deepen your way into that twist. Final breath here, release the chin all the way out. Feel it in the neck, feel it in the shoulders, release the rest. The hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly back to center. Other side across, hand behind. Now lengthen. And as before, with the exhale breaths, deepening your way into the twist. Final breath, release the head, come all the way out, feel it in the neck. Release, hands, arms, shoulders, ribs, belly, back to forward bend, back to resting place. And we release and sit back up and sit back. And eye movements coming up. So settle comfortably with the feet, with the legs, with the hips, with the back. Hands resting, eyes closed. Check in. Check in. Sensations around the eyes. Which eye are you more aware of? Now we'll open to that 12 and move the eyes around to the 1, the 2, the 3 as we do, and down to the 6, then up for the 9, and back to the top where we close center and relax the eyes and have a breath, and then open again and go the other way from the 12 to the 9 and down to the 6 and up for the 3 and back to the top. Close center, relax the eyes, have a breath. Diagonal line of movement, we open from the 2 to the 8, back and forth. Where do you feel it? Okay, let's pause, close center, and relax, have a breath. The other diagonal line from the 4 to the 10. We'll pause, close center, and relax the eyes, have a breath. Our final eye movement is called focal point, where we focus. We extend arm, extend thumb, focus on the tip of the nose, feel it in the eyes. Focus on the tip of the thumb, feel it in the eyes. Focus far away, feel it in the eyes, and then back to the thumb and back to the nose, and do it again. And do it again. And then when you're back to the nose, close, center, relax, release. Bring the hand to rest. Settle comfortably in your chair with the feet, the legs, the hips, the back. Because we're bringing hands together. We're rubbing palms together. We're building heat in the palms. We're building heat in the palms, and when we've got it, we're going to cup the palms over the eyes. Warm, dark, soft, relaxed. Warm, dark, soft, relaxed, deep in the eyes. And so, we'll release and bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out with the fingertips over the brow, over the lid, over the cheekbone to the temples. Then we'll pause at temples. Draw fingertips from the temples to the jawline, from the jawline to the chin. Then release hands into the lap with palms open, with eyes closed. Check in. Check in with whatever you notice. Leave the eyes closed. Find the movement of your breath. Feel your inhale. Feel the exhale. And on the next exhale breath, gently pull the fingers in. On the inhale, just stay. On the exhale, open. On the inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Close on exhale. Inhale, stay. Exhale, open. Inhale, stay. Exhale, close. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale, release the movement, stay in the stillness. Final breath here. Lift and open wide. Cross, pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day, and I thank you. See you next time.